All right, there we were. Welcome to Monday Night Classics on Frags and Beer Network. I am Zaymot, also known as Trevor, on Twitter and on all the articles and things that you read and whatnot. You can find me on Twitter at TJ Bierschbach, TJBierschbach. I just want to first start. I know nobody is here yet in the live stream, but some of you may come back for the recording and some of you may come back later. And I just want to say how humbled I am by Saturday's response to streaming Little Nightmares, the second half of Little Nightmares. There were so many of you awesome people in the chat. 148 views we've had on that video as of now, and 130 some watched it that day while I was streaming it. I can't thank you all enough for stopping by. The people who are active in chat, you guys rock. I'm so thankful that you joined me and that you were so active, and all the people that have stopped by and watched it since then. 13 new subscribers. We're now 7 away from our goal of hitting 100 subscribers so we can get that custom URL. So thank you so much. I really can't thank you enough. You guys really made my day, my month. It was just fantastic. Pardon me. So again, thank you so much for stopping by. If you're watching the live chat and are you watching the live recording? Stop in the chat, ask questions, talk, let me know what you think of the content and how things are going. If you're watching the recording, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how the content is. If you have any suggestions or ideas, what could I improve on? I got one dislike on Saturday's stream. Tell me why. I mean, unless you're just clicking that button just to click that button, but I can't improve anything if you're unhappy with something simple, especially if it's something simple. I can't improve it if you don't tell me what that is. So, Monday Night Classics, if you're new, which hopefully some of you are, I play old games, classic games on Monday nights for you. Played Baldur's Gate previously for like 14, 15 episodes, and last week was our first episode of Final Fantasy II. This is the Japanese version of Final Fantasy II that was only released in Japan until it was released on the PSP. I am playing in the emulation so that I can play it. So full disclosure, this is an emulation that I'm playing on my PC so that I could share it with you. I couldn't really stream from a PSP reliably or anything like that. So this is the only one that I'm going to have to do that with. Thankfully, the rest of them are available on Steam, so that I can, if I do decide to do 3 and up, I can bring them to you in that format. So we're going to jump right in and get going with this thing. Again, if you're in the chat, let me know. Say hi. Tell me what you guys think. So we're going to jump right in here. I got to refamiliarize myself with the controls because... Okay. So we went north to... Salamand to find Mithril, and the guy who can give us the Mithril told us he needs us to go to this cave and rescue some people that are being held there. So that's where we're at right now, and we're exploring this cave, and I know that I can't fight these guys, so I need to flee. I fought these guys last time, and I need magic or something because I'm not powerful enough to defeat them. Alright, now I'm trying to remember where I need to go. Okay, here we go. Oops. Again, this is unfamiliar territory here. Okay, help us please. Okay. There's some people that don't look like generic NPCs. Paul! You're on it too. Yeah, it's me. You remember me, don't you? Greatest thief in all the world. I'm ever glad to see you. I'm glad to see you too, Paul. Joseph's daughter, Nellie. Oh, see, Joseph is the guy with the mithril in Salamand, so it looks like his daughter was being held here. I think that dastardly Borgin's been holding her hostage to threaten Joseph. Well, that's shitty of him. Princess Helda. Yes, we need to bring back mithril. That is correct. Well, that's normally where I step in. I figured out this was where the mithril was coming from. Easy enough. Get the jump on you guys and nab the mithril. Oh, you dastardly thief! Well, I messed up and got caught. Me of all... Ah! Ha! That's what happens. Karma. Well, I know when I'm over my head so long, but don't worry, I'll take everyone here with me. Okay, you do that. Thanks for saving us, I owe you one. So they just fuck off after it. What? Hey, John, welcome to the chat. Top of the morning to you too, sir. Glad to see you. So those guys just pissed off. That's fine. Alright, level 4 of the Falls Cave. Let's see what we can find here. John, the chat was insane on Saturday. You should have seen it, man. There were so many people in the chat. No, everybody's got to run. You've got to run. I can't fight these guys. Somebody has to run. I need, like, magic that I don't have because none of my weapons do any damage to these guys. Oh, this is bad. Yes, this is the remastered, the PSP version of Final Fantasy II. So it's sort of a remastered, it's not the 16-bit version. It was the best version I could get in English, Akini, so that I could at least, because I don't understand or read Japanese, so I would have a hard time. I need to remember how to open the, nope, that's not what I wanted. I need the item window. There we go. Let's see, how's everybody's health? Not too bad, actually. Oh, back up. There we go. Should probably save it here, shouldn't I? After that almost terrible loss. Ding, ding. Oh, no worries, John. Real life takes precedent every day. Every day, my friend. Okay. So I've been going left. Yeah. I've had some experience with the PSP. It does have some pretty good. It's a nice little system. Fire tome. Oh, now we can learn some magic. All right. Let's do items. And let's teach it to her, because she's like our wizard, I think. And she bought you. Yeah, John, you know, if they buy into the hobby and buy you games especially, it's probably a good, that's a keeper right there, I'll tell you. I've been married 19 years, and a lot of that is because she puts up with all of my hobbies and interests. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here today by a long shot. That music, I love it. This was Final Fantasy 1 when the 8-bit Nintendo was, that was my game. Loved that game. Oh, you shot my dude with a bow. Jerk. Sometimes, man. But you know what? If you go shopping with them, and sometimes they'll let you drag them to a bookstore and stuff too. My wife likes going to stuff like that though. She don't mind comic book stores and bookstores and gaming stores as long as I don't spend too long in them. She's an artist too, so she usually finds something interesting at almost every place I like to go, so it's not a big deal. You just kind of do that for each other. It's just the way it works. Ooh, this looks tough. No, I remember these guys. These guys aren't too bad. I did, John. I was blown away when the stream was done processing and I saw how many people watched while I was streaming. I think Akemi was there too. The chat has never been so active. I was blown away and stunned and humbled. Just absolutely humbled by the response. So everybody that was there was fantastic. And everybody that's watched it since, all the new subscribers, it's just been great. I'm really thankful. Because I just do this for fun. I think it's when you notice there's no ads. I mean, I've got the Patreon out there, but that's not why I do it. I don't have any patrons. So to have 130 people watch me just do this for fun was just awesome. It was so cool. We're going to keep going left. We're going to see what we see over here. Nothing. I'm going to save it real quick. That's true, Akemi. That I've watched some streams where the chat was just flying by and you couldn't keep up. I don't know how. It worries me because I like to respond to everybody, and in the event my stream became that insane, I would feel bad because I wouldn't be able to keep up with everybody. Testing out Morrowind for Elder Scrolls Online. Yeah, I've heard, I never did get into the Elder Scrolls or the Morrowind games, but I have heard really good things about them. It just wasn't, I don't know. Just that style of game is so big. It's never been my thing. Even I got Dragon Age Inquisition, and I haven't beat it yet because it's just so dense. Like, there's so much going on. And my attention span with games is you know, like I played Fallout 4 for a long time, and then I stopped. But I haven't played it in months. I took a almost 2-year, not quite 2 year, about a 1.5 year break from Guild Wars. I just go through those phases where I just can't complete it, or I'm not feeling it. So games the size of that, like a buddy of mine is like, Witcher 3 is amazing, and I'm sure Witcher 3 is absolutely amazing, but I'm afraid it's just so large that I will lose interest before I can complete it. Yeah, Kimi, it's tough. You know, I don't know. I'm sure I'll go back and finish Fallout because I can see, so if that makes sense, I can see the end. Like, the story is getting to a stage where I can see getting to the end of the story. But I can't see me, like, developing every single settlement and doing every single side quest and all of that business. Once I finish the story, I will be done with Fallout 4. Like, as fun as building the settlements are and things like that, it's just... it becomes tedious after a while. That, John, I'm very excited about that. And I've seen a little bit more about the expansion. Actually, I'm going to back up and do magic. I'm very excited because I think the plan is for one more Living Story episode in about a month, maybe a month and a half, and then the expansion toward the end of the year. And there was a leak. I'm not sure if it's true. I was hoping they would go back to Cantha to do the sort of the Asian-inspired landmass like they had, like the first expansion for Guild Wars 1. Because I really liked that world, and I liked the story. I liked that part of the world that Guild Wars had built, and I liked the story around it. But from the leaks, it looks like it might be the desert landmass. Alona might be where they're going. If the leaks are true, like there's a Reddit page out there that apparently has screenshots and images and links and stuff from the expansion. I don't know how true they are though. You have to be really careful just believing anything you read on Reddit. But they're talking mounts, which I'm kind of up in the air on, honestly. I don't think Guild Wars is the type of game that needs mounts. I think it's just going to become another micromanaging thing that everybody has to have, so you're going to be grinding for mounts or whatever. And honestly, the way traveling works in Guild Wars, I don't think mounts are a necessary. It's just a cosmetic. The maps, the individual maps aren't that big, and since you can fast travel pretty much anywhere you want, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But we'll see. We'll see how they work. They might be so cool that I just have to have every one of them, and I don't know. We'll see. Nope, attack on the way out, as usual. That's alright, we can take these guys. Yeah, you know, Akemi, I haven't played. I played the first one on Nintendo, and then Super Nintendo's Final Fantasy II, which is 5, I think. Officially, it's either 4 or 5. And then I played 3 on the Super Nintendo, and then that was it. When they went to when they went to PlayStation/PC, I didn't care for them as much. They were so different than the Final Fantasies I was used to that I didn't really want to play them. I just had this bias in me. They were too sci-fi to me. But since I did play a little bit of Final Fantasy X, I think it was, on the PlayStation 2 or 3, and I did enjoy that one for what it was worth. So I decided I wanted to go back and play them through their natural progression instead of jumping around like we had to do here in the West, because, you know, some of them didn't get released, or they didn't get released in order. You know, for instance, this one is from 1986, I think, and didn't get released until the 90s when the PSP was out. So, I mean, maybe even later than that. Never thought I would have to deal with your kind down here. Well, if you think you're getting mithril, you're right. My mithril braid's straight. Okay, so this guy wants a fight. He'll give me a fight. Alright, we're gonna attack. You're going to use magic, because I have a feeling it's going to be stronger. Nope. Back up. You're going to use magic, too. I want to use... We're going to try that. We're going to see what happens. Whoa! Wow! Okay. Alright, so you do that. You do magic. You do healing. Shit, he got nailed. And let's see, you... Oh my god, he hit him again! Oh! Ouch! I'll read your message here momentarily, Akemi. I act like I have to pay attention, like I'm not. Nothing's on time. The original game. Oh, I know. Yeah, that was quite a leap of faith they took in Final Fantasy. And when I did a retrospective review of Final Fantasy 1 after I finished it. I did a review on HighlandArrow.com and did some research into that, because I was still a kid when it came out, so I didn't know a lot of the history behind the game. And I was surprised, and it was you know, it was sad that they thought that was going to be it for their game company, and they wound up turning out. I mean, the franchise. I mean, imagine the success story, the bounce back, that you create a game you think is going to be it, and it has become pretty much the tentpole franchise of Sony's gaming market. You know, like, it's incredible how successful they've managed to make this game, or this franchise. Come on, bring him back. he can manage to take a potion. Okay, we don't really need to... We don't really need magical... I've heard good things about Chrono Trigger too. It's one of the ones that it came out sort of in a transition, I think, when I was between systems. So I never got into Chrono Trigger either. Probably should have used life on Guy. Oh, thankfully he attacked that guy. No damage. Okay, so just keep whittling away at him. We're almost out of... Almost out of magic on my... on Maria. And nothing else is doing damage. I can manage to just get one spell off. I wonder if he... doesn't have a lot of hit points. Let's try this. We're going to try this out. We're going to see what happens. It's probably a bad idea. Oh, that was a bad idea. He was almost down. Crap, we need to swap that back. Okay. That was a terrible idea. Okay, we're out of magic. Good question. What should she do? She should defend herself. He needs to use that spell and swap them. Oh, it didn't work. Well, we're just going to keep whittling away at him and hope that she's not going to do any damage with that. Ah, crap. Oh, 42. Nice hit. Of course, he wastes a potion. And she wasted a potion. And he's got nothing left. Let's see if we can do some damage. That's about all I can think of to do here. One damage. Ugh. At least he's missing that guy. I'm gonna do this one damage at a time. Yeah, and that's the thing, I never got a PS1. I went from pretty much Nintendo
to Dreamcast, and then right to the PS2 from that point. So I never did have PlayStation 1. Man, this guy's tough. I needed better weapons. I am currently drinking Corona. The weather is nice, so when it's nice and warm out and I'm mowing the lawn and grilling out a lot, I like a sort of lighter beer. Come on, guys. Whittling away at that stone. 0 damage. Come on, we just need a good critical hit. There's a little bit. Good lord. All out of magic. Ouch. Alright. So you attack. You use that on him. 9, a little bit here, a little bit there. 30. They have a stupid switched hit points with got him. Got him. Yeah, that loss of backwards compatibility was pretty brutal. I mean, early on we were used to that, of course, but when it became the standard with PlayStation, and then they took it away, that was brutal. Because yeah, it became expensive to replace your entire library, and consoles. I mean, to face it, they don't last forever. Mithril! Woohoo! We got some Mithril! Alright. So now we're out of magic points. And I don't think I have any potions, any life potions. I do not. So I have to try to... Oh, shut up, I have to try to do this without E. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save it after that fight. So that if we do have to go back, I have it saved before and after the fight. I should probably equip Furion with that helmet. Yeah, I've always, even when, I mean, until, I'd say always, we had the Atari 5200 and the Nintendo before we got our first computer. But once we got our first computer, that was pretty much it. What the hell? Where's my exit? Is this it? Do I have to go back up now? A lot of times they give you an actual exit, like a warp, to get... Oh my god, shut up, dog. My dog's crazy. A lot of times they give you a quick exit after you complete a dungeon. Oh my god, shut up. That's the next. Sorry about that. Damn dog. Yeah, that has been a thorn in our side, Akimi, for a while. The ports, especially with shooters.
started that with, I want to say the first one that was really noticeable was like COD 4. When you started losing the mod tools that came with games, that's when you really started to know. Or when the oh, here we go. When the if I paid attention and actually walked through the water. When shoot, I lost my train of thought. When you lost the mod tools, but also when the PC games requirements went to things like, you know, like graphics cards that were 5-6 years old, you knew that you were getting a port because you knew the console couldn't handle, I guess not, the console couldn't handle a better setup. I guess it's back out now. Yeah, I've had hit or miss with the indie games. I've done some reviews of some that got a lot more credit than they deserved. I've done some that were sort of okay. You know, like I played Firewatch, which honestly got way more credit than it deserved. It was a cool game. The story had a lot of really bizarre holes and strange things in it that I'm like, why? Like, it didn't make any sense. There were certain things that just didn't make sense to me, and it was so short for the price. And that's where it gets me with indie games. Is, you know, I'm really leery about getting an indie game that costs more than $5 or $10 because you just don't know if you're getting a really short game or a game with a really like weak story. Oh my god, there he goes again. Somebody's walking around the house or walking their dog out on the sidewalk. Seriously! Come here. Shut up. Everybody hears you. We don't need it. Everybody knows somebody's outside. Oh my gosh. You've told the whole neighborhood how unhappy you are. More of these things. God, there you go. Run, run, run. We are not equipped to fight those slime things. Hopefully I have enough money to re-equip everybody when we get back to Salamand. Alright, now here is where I forget. Currently free. Fort Triumph, huh? I have not seen much about that one. Oh, more of these things. I wish I could fight them. I could use the experience, but I can't do damage to them, so I'm not even gonna try. Yeah, I know, it's rough, especially the first one. This one at least has a world map. Once I get outside, I can open the world map, not in the dungeon. But the first one, man, that was... I'm not afraid to admit, when I was playing Final Fantasy 1 again for my review, I was Googling maps because I was getting lost in the dungeons, and then I was trying to, you know, like I was out of potions and getting stuck in these dungeons and trying to get out and couldn't remember how to get out of them.
But yeah, not having a map, even if it's a map that just shows where you were with the fog of war and everything. But nope, they don't give you crap. Better is if I do play it. One of my favorite RPG series from way back was the Eye of the Beholder series, which is a turn-based click-like adventure 3D game, but it's not like this. It's like almost like first-person, no map. You had to map the damn thing yourself as you went. Like use graph paper and like 3 clicks forward, and that was 3 boxes on your graph paper. That game, fun, but man, so easy to get lost. So that might be coming up on Monday Night Classics. Yeah. Yeah, because the first time I started playing this the first time through for a review, and I got to a point where I had not grinded enough, because I hate grinding. And I got so far where I couldn't get any further without spending hours just wandering around killing monsters. And there's nothing more boring to me than doing that. Just wandering around the map and doing nothing but trying to fight monsters. So this time through, I'm trying to take moments where I do that a little bit at a time. Hopefully progressing enough where I don't get stuck like I did last time. So it kills me when I can't get what should be easy experience, because I have to run from something I can't even do damage to. Oh, wrong way again. Ugh, grr. At least we're just getting goblins now. These are nothing. I can handle these guys. Once we get back to Salamander, we'll be able to buy better weapons and armor for our party before we move on to the next area. Is this the right way? No, I didn't go the right way again. Oh my god! Ah! That's all right. Yeah, it's not bad, you know, it came me. It's some games it's not terrible, like for instance, the grinding in Guild Wars 2. Not bad, because it's so varied. You can move on to so many different areas and make things interesting. But in a game like this, where you get stuck in a certain area, there's no variety, and it's in the combat here. I mean, let's face it, the combat in this game is not why we play this game. So there's nothing interesting about the combat. Whereas, like in Guild Wars, with the different skills and you can do combos and teaming up with other people that are running around the map, the grinding is not quite as bad. But like this, or Neverwinter Nights 2, or even Dragon Age Inquisition, the grinding in that game is mind-numbing. And it's one of the reasons I never finished it. Because A, the story is so dense, it just felt like it was going to go on forever. But also the grinding is absolutely one of the most boring things that I've ever tried to do. Now he's wanting to make up. Yes. Go lay down.
fountain so we can bring our guy back to life. Literally, our guy. Guy. I think his armor is what screwed us over. Alright, I'll go up this way. I think. Yes. Oh no, you are not wanting out. He always wants out when somebody is outside, and he just wants to go outside and bark. May have to let him out though, because he didn't want to go out when I got home. And that was a problem. He's supposed to go out. Yeah, I know. They're just dragging his body around. They don't mind us and the corpse. We'll just set him down so we can fight, right? Okay, just plop down. Alright. Ooh, 190 kill. Oh, I should have. Oh, this doesn't raise him. I forgot. Ah, that sucks. So I'm gonna have to do this twice. Corpse gets out, and he goes and lays in bed. Don't mind us and our dead guy. I don't really need to use. Oh, good. One shot. That's awesome. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and save it. And since we won, we're going to go ahead and save it back on file 1. Okay, so now let's see here. Let's get some equipment. Alright, let's see. Mace? No, she's got the bow. Longsword. It says he's better off with a longsword. Interesting. I might buy that for the wizard. Okay. Now let's go look at some armor. And then we'll look at some magic. Actually, we're going to look at magic back at the first town. Alright, so he's not going to get a shield, but that guy can have a shield. Whoops. Alright, so we need 3 helms. Alright, and bronze armor. We need 3 of these. Bronze gloves. We need 4 of those. Alright. Let's go ahead and equip our guys. Whoops. Wrong button. Ah, wrong button again. Okay, equipment. Alright, so it said the longsword was better for him, so we'll go with that. And that. Okay. Let's go ahead and save it again. Alright, let's see if this guy will buy back our stuff. Okay, let's sell him. Oh, we did have an extra one because we took it off, remember? Okay, so we have our mithril. Okay, where did we talk to... What's his nuts? Over here, I think. Yeah, okay. Ha! There we go. Oh, looks like you managed to save my daughter. Thank you. You're welcome. Cowardly Borgin had been threatening Nellie to get to me. Oh, what a bastard. Anything I can do to help, all you gotta do is ask. He doesn't know anything about that. If you want to know about airships, there's a man named Sid you should talk to. He lives in Poft. Okay. The cave behind Summit Falls used to be an old mithril mine. Okay. Alright, so I think that's it. So now, we must go back to the first town. And give Queen Hilda. Yeah, I do like the snow areas. I kind of like the way they did it. Let's see here. I need to open the map. So here's the map. I think I need to get back to here. No. Poft and Ferry. I need to get back to... There's that blinky light to the east, but I need to get back to the main city. I need to get back to there, I think. I got here from the east, so let's head east. Oh, that's right, I have to buy passage on the ship. So let's go talk to this guy. Yes, we're looking for transportation. Yay, let's go. Oops. Using the same song. Yeah, I know. I do like that. They modernize it a little bit, but it's always a lot of the same music, especially like the victory tunes when you win a fight, you know, and I don't know, I like it. It's very nostalgic music. Store neighbor in a little dress. Alright, am I in the right spot? There is... I need to get to, I think, Altair? Oh, hit the wrong button. Yeah, I think I'm going the right way. Yes, okay. Almost there. Here, oh, so close. I could have just kept walking for a second. Could have been there. Okay. First thing we're gonna do is, where is the magic shop? Well, there's armor. I want magic. Where's the magic shop? There's magic. Alright, what's this guy got? Fire tone. We're going to buy 3 of those. 4 of these. Whoops. And 4 of these. And then we only need 3 of these. Oh, he can't learn thunder. Oh, that stinks. But he can't learn fire either then. Yeah. He can't learn like any damage spells. Which that stinks. I guess it's a trade-off because he's really powerful. Alright, let's sell back some of these books. That's like the shrine thing, okay. Is there another magic place? Potions. Now, we're going to buy the crap out of some potions. Not those, though. Wish there was a way. I thought there was a way to change the number. There is, that's right, I hit up. Just gonna buy the crap out of some potions because that's how you survive in this game. Little tip, especially the first one, and you need to. By the time you start going into some of the the serious dungeons, you need to have 99 of every damn potion there is. All right, everybody out of the Furion Mecca. Empire suffered heavy losses. They're building the Dreadnought. Bafsk. Alright. You found the mithril. Now we'll finally be able to fight the Empire on equal terms. Sure. Take the mithril to Tobul, the town blacksmith, alright? Okay. Did we learn Dreadnought? We did not learn Dreadnought.
not sure. Crap. Okay, so now we've learned Dreadnought. We showed her the Mithril. We gotta go talk to Tobu, the town blacksmith. I think he's at the weapon shop, would be my guess. I bet this is Tobu. Whoops, wrong button. Yep, that's Tobu. What could you want with me? I'm just an old man. Well, old man, I hear you can make something out of this. That is Mithril. That sure is Mithril. He is astute. Chance to work this metal for as long as I can remember. Well, get to it, buddy. Maybe just a sword or something. Alright, chop chop. Make us something nice. You can buy the equipment I made over at the shop counter. This will keep my hands full, I tell ya. Alright. Let's see what our prices look like here. Alright, that must not be it. Nope. What do we got? Mithril knife. Alright, we got some stuff. We can come back here and buy. Nice. Good, good. There's some good equipment here. We just need some money. Alright, so we talked to Tobu. And now what? Let's go back and talk to the princess. The queen, whoever. How these houses are so small on the outside and they're gigantic once you get into them. Alright, so okay, the Dark Knight overseeing the Dreadnought's instruction was most capable. Fortunately for us, he's tending to other matters now. Theft of the Mithril has likely knocked the Empire off balance. Journey to Bafsk. We're to stop the Dreadnought from being completed. This may be our only chance. Okay. We have a man in Bafsk. He's found a way to reach the Dreadnought. Okay. I want you to destroy it. Got it. At the very least, find a way to delay its completion. You have full confidence in me. Alright. Okay. So we need to go to Bafsk, where there is somebody that will help us get on the Dreadnought. And then we will beat the Dreadnought. Oh, damn it. Alright, so to get to Bafsk, let's see, where is it? It's not on our thing yet. I don't know. Well, we have to find it, I guess. Maybe it's northeast, because there went an airship. Oops, wrong button. Looking to book passage on a ship, would ya? Yes, I am. I don't have enough money. I have to go grind a little money before I can... before I can get on the ship. Alright, let's get us a little money. I should be using magic. That's how you level it up. That's what I need to start using these things. Not my weapons, because these things are easy peasy. 22 gil, enough to get to the next location.
take it. Thanks for anybody else who's joined the chat. I really appreciate it. Let me know what you think. Drop some comments. You can see the chat's active. Definitely let me know what you think. Some side quests and minigames. Yeah, especially when they get further along. The early ones are pretty straightforward. You know, there's definitely a beginning to an end path. There's a few little things you can do outside of that, but for the most part, the original Final Fantasy games were pretty linear in their story. I think. Alright, magic. Because this is how we're going to level up the magic. Oh, yeah. Never did play that one. Flap. Oh, really? Wow. Yeah, Guild Wars has got some stuff like that where things are behind mini games or these challenges that are just ridiculous hard. Oops, almost did it wrong again. Well, Guy just got smarter. Woohoo! Alright, where is this other little town I'm supposed to go to? Yeah, I'm hearing good things about the newer Final Fantasy guy. They look cool. I just haven't gotten that far to pick it up. So many other games going on. I need to find out where I'm going, if I'm even going the right way. I think I'm headed the wrong way. I do. I think I'm headed the wrong way. Damn it, I can't hit the Windows key because it's right next to the other key. I think Bafisk is east of where I was. So yeah, I'm just trying to level up my magic as I travel. And the way you level up stuff like that in this game is like using it. Whereas in the old, like the original Final Fantasy, there were multiple levels of spells to get. Like there was fire and fire 2 and things like that. In this one, from what I've seen anyway, you get a fire spell, and the more you use it, the better it gets. Yeah, playing keyboard. I don't have a controller. Never did get a controller that works with PC. I just never had need for it. So yep, I'm playing with keyboard. So I had to write down the controls on a piece of paper so I could tell which keyboard key did what. Okay, we're getting close. There we are. Yeah, once I learned how to play shooters with mouse and keyboard, there was no turning back after that point. I can't even play shooters on console anymore on a controller. The controller's so bizarre; they just don't even feel right. Yay! Spell levels increased. Woo! Still happy. Alright, let's save it here before we go into this town. Yeah, I said I honestly don't have any games that need one to the point where I would use it long enough. Okay. So I have a feeling I don't want to talk to any of the dudes who are wandering around. 58 gil is fine. Yes, let's go and have a sleep. Have a sleep. And when I need to fly, where a lot of people use controllers for now, I have my Cytec joystick and throttle set, so I use that for like Battlefield, flying the helicopters and the jets and whatnot. Let's see what kind of gear is available in this town. Dagger, spear, everything's pretty basic actually. Same basic stuff we had in the previous town. Is there an armor? Yeah, let's see what kind of armor we have. We may just be spending money on magic here. Ooh, silver. Well, shoot. We can almost buy all of them, but we're going to buy 3. Might be able to buy the last one once we equip and sell. Oh, I should use the W's. Okay, let's sell. Those. Now we have enough to buy the last one for our last guy. Alright, I'm going to take a 2-minute break. While I'm here, give me 2 minutes. I'm going to run to the restroom. I'm going to let that dog out before he gets insistent, because then he won't leave me alone. I'll be right back. need like a I need like a little intermission banner or something I could throw up. Got a little money. I'm gonna see what's in the magic shop while I'm here. I don't think I'm gonna have the money for anything, but we will see. No fear, Basuna, Suna, and silence. Okay. Oh, excuse me. I remember, I vaguely remember when I played this the first time. I'm gonna save it just in case. But I think I have to talk to this dude here. Okay. Oops, you didn't hear that. Ha! Let's ask... So you're the ones they've sent to destroy the Dreadnought. Don't worry, I'm on your side. There's an entrance to the sewers up ahead. It's a back way leading to the Dreadnought. Be careful. If they see us talking, they may start to get suspicious. So I'm out of here. Good luck. Alright. Good luck. Oh yeah, definitely. When you're playing RTS, mouse and keyboard is the only way to go. Alright, so this is the Bafsic. Who came up with that damn word? This is the cave, where apparently we can get to the Dreadnought. I should have gone left. What do we got? More of these things. Okay, we can handle these things. Now we're not going to waste our magic, even though that's how we level it up. We want to save our magic for the big fight at the end. Because there's bound to be a boss. This is a traditional adventure RPG. There's going to be a boss. Oh. Longsword! Nobody needs it. We'll have to sell it. Oh. Oh! No damage! No damage! I leveled my guys and equipped them pretty good for this particular area. Alright, let's see how everybody's doing. Nothing in the Twitter sphere. Somebody is following me now on player.me. We can't find the profile of the person that just followed me on player.me. What? Apparently the notification is gone. A ghost followed me on player.me and then disappeared. Checking one more thing here real quick. Alright. Well, interesting. Okay. There's one notification on... What is this? A notification on... YouTube? Oh yeah, something on YouTube. Hello. I'm hanging out with you folks right now. YouTube can wait. I'm not even sure. I have to look on Steam. I don't even know if I can get Eye of the Beholder for PC anymore. have to be able to. I'll have to check. Hopefully they sell it, because when I had it, I had the first one, and then years later I bought like all three of them together in like one game. I'll have to see if I can get that 3-pack again for PC. Because that would be cool. Oh, oh! Bastard shot her with a bow. Shoot him back. Get him, Gee. Nice. Nice, she got her revenge. 2 damage to kill that guy with her bow. Good job, Maria. What we got here? Longbow that nobody needs. Good job with the loot. Alright, let's go right. We'll use our right-hand turn tactic here. So we don't... Wow! That's a lot of monsters. That's a lot of monsters. Yeah, I've been talking about real-time strategy games. I honestly haven't played a good one since Company of Heroes and Warcraft 3 were the last good RTS games that I played. I really just haven't gotten into them since. I really enjoyed Company of Heroes, though. That was a fun game. Warcraft 3, by far my favorite Warcraft game. I had Warcraft 2, of course, back in the day when it came out, but the last couple of maps, stages, whatever you want to call them, of Warcraft 2 were so hard that they weren't fun. They weren't even remotely fun. Oh, okay. We're going to save it here before we talk to this guy, because I have a feeling that he might whoop our ass. But we'll see. Dark Knight, you're too late. The Dreadnought is complete. Okay. I've been working behind the scenes to see the project through to completion. Behind the scenes, huh? Kneel before your emperor. No. It's the only alternative left to you. I really don't think that's the only choice we have. We will meet again. Ha ha ha! I will run off. Oh, now we got this guy. Ah, looks like you came all this way for nothing. See for yourselves. I see that's his voice. That guy must be his voice. Ah, see, he laughs like a douchebag too. And the airship takes off. And then we're stuck here. Now we have to go back through the dungeon to get out. Oh well. Well, there's a couple areas I didn't. Oh, you know what? Yeah, this must be like the quick way through right here. The guy's like, I'm in you when you're then I'm done too. Thankfully, dinner will be here soon. Having quesadillas. Just some leftover, like carne asada that we made. Pass obtained from the chest. What's the pass for? I wonder. I forget what that's for. Teleporter. All right, here we are. Okay, so I think we need to go back to the Queen and let her know what's going on. And you know, it's funny that this game was 1986. And some people would have you believe that every game up until the last 2 years has always had the same ridiculous tropes and save the princess and damsels in the towers and blah blah blah. And it's totally not. Like this game's about saving your buddy, your friend. The first one, you save the princess at like the very first, like the introductory chapter to the game was save the princess. The rest of the game was not that. I don't know where the disconnect came along the way between how games were designed and people's perception of how games were designed. I don't know. You know, like here's the second of this Final Fantasy series, and the first of this Final Fantasy series had a female character in your party. Here's a female character in your party. You know, people of color, if you like that term, whatever you like, you know, are in the cast, and then all of a sudden, you know, people's perception of that changed. I don't understand it. But anyway, that's why these games are fun. The stories are actually interesting and complex, and characters, for as little character development as there is in these older RPGs, because, I mean, to be totally honest, I don't develop a lot. I don't know much of the motivation behind the characters in this party. I just know that their buddy died in the opening sequence, and now they define it, and they got thrust into this quest. But I don't know where they're from. I don't know why they do what they do. I don't know any of that. So we have to be honest about the stories are very simple, but even as simple as they are, they're still very complex and diverse and interesting. The idea that video games have been this sort of awful, I don't know, it's one of those things where I just don't get. And I've been doing this for a long time, and I just have not seen the kind of things that people talk about. Yes, we need to go back to Paluma. Make sure that, yeah, everything's still running. Good. I hold the button down a little too long and then walk into the other part of the town. That's alright. Oh, poison him. And then run away. You freaking cowards. One of your guys poisons him and the other one runs away. Finally, Maria started getting hit points. Man, she was low on the hit points for a long time. The first part of the game. Just hit it all. See if we can go afford some of those mithril weapons now. Make us even stronger. Starting Saturday, I know John's going to be excited about this, but since we finished Little Nightmares Saturday, Living Story Season 5 for Guild Wars 2 is out. So Saturday, we'll be playing some Guild Wars 2. And those generally take me 2 episodes to finish. That's how the last ones have been. They're roughly 4 hours of gameplay. So we'll have about 2 episodes of Guild Wars 2. Let's stay at the end real quick. And then beyond that, I'm not sure. We may pick up a new game, or I may go back and play some Wildlands, or some Rainbow Six Siege. We might split it up with a little bit of excitement there. Some Battlefield 1. I haven't played any of the new stuff for Battlefield 1. I've really... Once I got Wildlands, I sort of got out of Battlefield 1 for a little while, so I may go back to that too and give that a run through. My lovely wife just got home. The dog might freak out a little bit. Many were wounded in the Dreadnought's attack. Gasp! Wounded people. The shock has been caused by my father's condition. Oh, the shock has caused her father's condition to get worse. That's not good. The king was in trouble. I hate that my father has to see this. Well, we do too. He knows his death is near. He knows. It's so sad. Yeah, why can't this guy do? Why can't magic? It's been the one flaw in being a fantasy writer myself, and I'm working on this in my own world. The one flaw when you introduce magic that can heal and bring people back to life is, why does anybody die at that point? Like, you really have to, your magic system that you create for your world really has to address that early on. If your world is full of priests or clerics or whatever it is that can heal and can resurrect people and bring people back from the dead, you gotta address why do people die then? Why does it ever happen? If every village has got a temple with a cleric in it, why does anybody in that village ever die? You know what I mean? So that's always a funny thing when it comes up. All those who live must someday die, it's their fate. That's sort of a lazy answer. Because, I mean, let's be honest here. If you found out today that there was magic or science that could keep you alive forever, most people would be on it, and the people that had it would be making cash hand over fist, you know. So I don't know. They should. This is the one thing that a lot of world builders get lazy on when it comes to magic, and they don't address that, and how it is that people suffer and have illnesses and things when you have magic that can basically cure anything. So yeah, ease his pain to those who suffer. Yeah, okay. So you go take care of the king. Yeah, that's a good one, Akimi. Dark magic can't be healed. There's a lot of world builders out there that do a really good job with it too.
but for instance, I mean, to take the most basic reference, like John just threw out there, Dungeons and Dragons. A lot of Dungeons and Dragons worlds and stories they just kind of gloss over the fact that the world is full of clerics and paladins and healers and all of these people that could basically bring the dead back, but then people still die, and they never really address why. They just kind of say, oh well, it just kind of happens, you know, it's just the natural order of things. So it's kind of funny when that comes up. Okay, wounded, take my leave. So he's leaving the party. Thankfully, we didn't have anything major on him that we don't want to lose. He's just got some basic stuff we can buy for anybody. So Minwoo has left our party. So now what? Let's talk to her and see if there's anything else. Okay, okay. That was fast. Alright. She doesn't know anything about Wild Rose. She doesn't know anything about any of that stuff. Okay. Well, let's go talk to the king. Maybe the king's got something for us. King of Finn, so many perished in the Dreadnought's attack. Perhaps it would be best if we surrendered to the Empire. Oh, you... No, we're not surrendering. He doesn't know anything. No one knows more about airships than Sid. Nothing. Okay. Minwoo, where do we go next? King's illness goes far beyond the physical. Well, of course it does. There's little I can do. Alright, well then come back with us. Haha. Dreadnought's massive airship is likely they both function at the same principle. Okay. Sid gave up all he had for his airship. His rank, his honor, his family. Of course. Who wouldn't? If you could have an airship, I would give up my family for an airship. But I'd give up almost anything else for an airship. Queen's bedroom. That's be nice. That'd be creepy in the Queen's bedroom. Now see, in my world, in the world that I've built for my work, healing magic takes... I based magic on the scientific premise that energy cannot be created or destroyed. It always has to be transferred from somewhere to somewhere. So, if a healer were to heal somebody of an illness, it would drain them, or it would actually give them sort of part of the illness, or make them sick in a way that, you know, for a healer to bring somebody back from the dead would almost surely kill them, or make them so sick that they couldn't heal for a long time. They couldn't actually help anybody else for a while. So it makes resurrection magic and these really dramatic healing magic a lot more costly to the characters in the world. Okay, everybody's pointing to Sid, so I think we need to go to Sid first. Alright, let's go see what we can buy from... Let's see what kind of mithril weapons we can buy with what we have left. And then go talk to Sid. Boy, he's just a cook, isn't he? Let's go look at him. Look at him. That's right. Make me some weapons. Alright, so mithril sword. We're going to go ahead and buy that for him. And we're gonna leave the bow on her.
Alright, we're gonna have to do this in a way that... Alright, let's sell some stuff. We're gonna sell this longbow. Oops. Sell this longsword. And then we're gonna buy another mithril sword for replace his broadsword. Wow, that goes up a lot. And then we're gonna sell his broadsword and this longsword. Alright. Let's go ahead and save it one more time before we get off to talk to Sid. I think that's where we're being sent. Because everybody's like, go talk to Sid. Sid knows everything. Sid's the guy. Or Guy is the guy. But Sid is the dude. Just 3. Oh, good lord. That mithril sword is rocking it. Alright, so we gotta buy a boat trip back to the other town and then talk to Sid, I think. Yes, we would like a boat ride. Alright. 17 minutos. Alright, let's talk to Sid. I think he's in here. We saw him before. Just didn't talk to him before. I think this is Sid. You want on the airship? You pay the guy behind me. Let's learn airship. We already know airship. Okay, pay the guy behind him. Sid's underling. To interest you folks in a ride on Sid's Pride and Joy, the only airship of its kind in all the world. No matter how far, we'll have you to your destination. Blink of an eye. There's transportation of this fine caliber comes at a cost. Interested? Yes. How much? Oh, here we go. So it can take us to a lot of different places. The only place we can afford to go is Salmand. I don't really know where I need to go. Let me go see if our map. Sometimes your map has little blinky dots where we need to go. Let's see if our map gives us an indicator of where we need to be. Okay, that's where we are. That's where we need to be. Where do we need it to take us, though? I don't have the money to go. The only place on there that I'd not been, I think, was Cashuan. Where's Finn? Finn's way back there. I've been there. I think the only place on there that I hadn't been was Cashuan. So we need some more gil. Some more monies. Here we go. Gotta grind some monies. We are too powerful for you. Just give us your monies and run. 18 gil's not gonna cut it. We need more. More of the monies. Grindy, grindy, grindy. not too bad. Could be worse. I could have to spend hours doing this. But I don't have to. Just need 9. 9 gil. Definitely not gonna cut it. There we go. We might get some more off these guys. That's better. Get some more of that. So how much did we get? How much did we at? 364. I think we need to get a little more than that. I don't remember how much we need. I better go check. Come on, soldier. Oof. 113 damage. Freaking owned. Alright, let's see what we need here. I think we need to go to Cashman. Much better name than Bafsk. Yes, how much to get to 400? Oh, we're almost there. Okay, let's exit out of this. I need 9 more gil. I need one of those birds. One of those damn bird dudes. Ah, crap. Oh, look at that. What? Like magic. Ask and ye shall receive. 9 gil, right? 9? Woo! Perfect. Oh yeah, I deal with that a lot. I'm a software analyst and support tech when I'm not, you know, sharing games with you guys. Software that installs and leaves parts of itself behind is such a huge mess that we deal with. Understanding how registry works and being able to get in there and find and clean out leftover stuff. And yeah, it's a mess. Okay, I did that already. I guess oh, that's right, I have to go outside. The airship is outside. And we're at Cashman. I don't know if this is where we're supposed to be, but we're going to check it out. Alright, let's go ahead and save it while we're here. I remember something about this. This is vaguely familiar. Yeah, depends on where the file ties itself to. Yeah, especially library files, driver files, those kinds of things can be a pain to find and get rid of. generally don't go. I don't usually go more than say 4 years or so without a complete rebuild. I guess I should say every other rebuild is a complete overhaul. I go about 5 years, 4 or 5 years on a PC, and then the next build is a complete overhaul, and then the build after that will be sort of a scavenge build where I only upgrade a few major components, but I wind up keeping, like, you know, hard drive and memory. And this latest build was a scavenge build. But then you wind up getting a fresh install of everything. I mean, a lot of people do reinstalls of Windows every couple of years. I haven't had to do that. I don't like to do that. I've had too many hard drives just shit on me that I don't like to do formats if I don't have to. Doesn't seem to be anywhere to go. I think I came here too early. Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to be. Well, let's start making our way back. We got 7 minutes. Start making our way back. Find out where we're supposed to go next time. Facebook or the YouTube notification was one of my subscriptions. Reading hate comments. May Dominguez, I believe is her name. That's just... I don't know. That's the one thing I don't get. I get trolls, people who think they're funny. Like, my traditional sense of the word troll. Like, from when the internet was young. To us, a troll was somebody who cleverly picked on, they weren't mean, they weren't bullies like they are now, they weren't people that just told you to die and hang yourself or whatever. I mean, trolls used to be clever, they would twist words in such a way that would be confusing and they were generally funny, and I don't get now what's up with people that they feel the need to go into somebody's comments and just spew this disgusting shit. God damn. I don't get it. And they're not trolls. Everybody calls them trolls. They're not trolls. They're just fucking assholes. Yeah, troll coming from when I was younger and the internet was pretty new. That was the guy in the room convincing people that you know, like, convincing people that an actor was a member of a cult. Being really clever about how they twisted words and things like that. That was a troll. Oh, we're poisoned. Let's look at our map here. Okay, I think I have to go around. That blinking light is still over there, so I think that's where I need to go. Let's keep going. We'll get back there eventually. I shouldn't have. I spent 600 gil on that waste of Waste of a trip somewhere I didn't even need to go. Ow. Oh, back's killing me. But I guess anymore on YouTube, getting hate comments is a sign that you're popular, I guess. I think a lot of it is driven by jealousy. It's the only thing I can think of. I can't think of why anybody else would just be just a ridiculous asshole to this total stranger. I don't know, maybe one day I'll start getting hate comments when I'm, you know, relatively people watching it. Who knows? And I'll laugh at them. I'll give two shits what people think. I care about my viewers think, the ones that come to the show. I care what you guys think about the show. That's for sure. The random shits in comments that don't even watch. I don't care about them. And just stop by to be dicks. That's right. Fuck people like that, John. There's no reason for that. Bird, kill the bird thing. 5:58. That's what it is. My time. PM. Almost dinner time. Let me look at the map. Okay, so we need to go now north and then around. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can get to that city before I save it. Use the restroom again. This beer is going right through me. And you know what? I appreciate it, John. I appreciate every one of you guys that come back. Get cancer and die. That's so weak. Like, it's not even clever. Like, I could at least make it funny. If you're gonna come hate on me for you future people that maybe possibly aren't gonna be, I mean, at least be clever about it. I had one guy that I think he thought he was being clever. I had one guy was talking about me being old. They called me Gandalf, probably because my gray beard. And I'm like, you're talking to a big old nerd. You think calling me Gandalf is an insult? Like, thank you. Like, oh, I'm sorry you think that I'm so old because my beard is gray. But you ain't gonna insult me by calling me Gandalf. At least I can laugh. At least if somebody were giving me shit and were creative about it, I'd laugh. But get cancer and die, that's not even creative. I'm going to have to be sure to follow you, Hakeem, or subscribe to your channel. I'm going to have to find... Matter of fact, I'm going to click on... Oh, I'm going to have to write it down, because I found out the lovely live chat disappears when you're done. Somebody was on the Saturday stream, Emily, wanted me to follow her on Instagram, and when I went back to find her username, it was freaking gone. So I can't even follow her on Instagram. So I'm hoping your channel name is it the same as your username there, or is your channel name different? Oh, excuse me. I'll have to make sure I find you. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna stop it here. This is our cutoff point, our normal cutoff point. We got back to a town. Next Monday, we'll figure out where we're going from here. Be sure to come back Saturday for Saturday Randomness, where we will be playing Guild Wars 2 Living Story Season 3, Episode 5. That's a lot of words. So, oh, good, Akimi. I will subscribe to you as soon as I am done here. I like to make sure I pass along the love. So yeah, come check that out on Saturday. Monday Night Classics, I'll be back with more Final Fantasy II next week. And hopefully they will fix that memory leak in ARC so that I can start bringing you new episodes of this old ARC. RPG... Oh, that's cool. I'm actually interested in RPG Maker. So I will have to check that out. Thank you so much, John. Thank you, Akimi, and everybody else that was here. If you're watching the recording, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. 7 more. We need 7 more of you beautiful subscribers to get to our custom URL. After Saturday was such a great stream. I'm looking forward to seeing more of you guys back. And as usual, have a great rest of your week and much love. We'll see you next time.